Last video we discussed about linear inequalities and we solved few problems, correct? Let's continue more number of problems in this video. Look at these set of questions. So you have 5 questions. Look at the first one. You have x by 3 greater than x by 2 plus 1. Now I've given you all 5 problems together. So you guys can finish the problem as and when you are done with each individual problem. Okay. So look at the first one. So here the first one, you have x by 3 greater than x by 2 plus 1. First thing, take LCM on the right hand side. So you have x by 3 greater than x plus 2 divided by 2. Now what we can do, see that what is the LCM of 3 and 6? You can either do it this way or you can also do cross multiplication. It's a normal way how you are doing, cross multiply. Since both of them are positive numbers, see 3 and 2 both of them are positive numbers, you can just cross multiply directly, very easy. So cross multiply. So you get 2x greater than 3x plus 6. Correct? Now what you do, you subtract 3x from both the sides. Remember, when you subtract, there is no change in the inequality. So when you subtract on the LHS on the left hand side 2x minus 3x, minus x is greater than 6. So x is less than minus 6. Remember, here we are multiplying both the sides by minus 1. Whenever you have a negative number, the inequality will reverse. That's why x is less than minus 6. So the answer for the first question is going to be x less than minus 6. Fair enough? Let's do the next one now. Let's look at the next one. See the second question. You have the second question right here. Correct? So this is the second question. Guys, again here what do? You cross multiply. See, 3 into x minus 2 divided by 5 less than or equal to 5 into 2 minus x divided by 3. Cross multiply. We get 9 times x minus 2 less than or equal to 25 times 2 minus x. Multiply 9x minus 18 less than or equal to 50 minus 25x. See, when you transpose, see whenever I say when you can transpose, take the 25x this side, take the minus 18 this side. Transpose both the sides. So you get 9x plus 25x less than or equal to 50 plus 18. 9 plus 25, this is going to give you 34x less than or equal to 68. So now you have to divide by 34, correct? Because 34 is, you have to find the value of x, right? You have to divide by 34. So x is less than or equal to 68 divided by 34. So now what you can do, see, you can directly do by 17. If not, you guys can do by 2 also. That's good enough. Okay, so I'll try to do it by 2. You can just directly do into 2 and you can get the answer. Anyways, which ways? So here, this is going to be 2 times. So what do we get? X less than or equal to 2. This is the answer for the second question. Okay, so the first one and the second one, both of them are just cross multiply, you guys will get the answer. Okay, so this is the given answer or this is the answer for the second question. Let's do the third one now. See the third one. Now for the third one also, guys, you can start, see this one here. You can take the LCM, the 3x by 5 plus 4, you can take LCM and you can do it. That way it's much more easier, and then cross multiplication. Okay, I'm just giving you a hint so that you guys can solve. Okay, now I'll solve the third one. See, in the third one, so what you have, half into, I told you in the 3x divided by 5 plus 4, take the LCM. So you are going to have 3x plus 20 whole over 5 greater than or equal to 1/3 of x minus 6. Now what you can do is you can cross multiply and you can do it. Okay. Now remember, 2 into 5, you have to multiply it as 10 and you have to cross multiply. Take the 3 this side, 3 into 3x plus 20. This is greater than or equal to 10 into x minus 6. Multiply 9x plus 60 greater than or equal to 10x minus 60. Again, transposing just like what we did in the previous problem, transpose. So if you are going to transpose, what we can do, take the 10x this side. So 9x minus 10x is greater than or equal to minus 60 minus 60. Because the 60 goes to right hand side. Minus x greater than or equal to minus 120. Now, to remove the negative sign, what do? We multiply minus sign on both the sides, correct? Now, when you multiply, what happens to the inequality? Inequality will reverse. So, there's slack inequality that is greater than or equal to types. That's going to change and it becomes less than or equal to, correct? So, the final answer after multiplying by minus 1 will get x less than or equal to 120. So, this becomes the answer for the third question. Fair enough? So, keep this in mind. Wherever and whenever you multiply or divide by a negative number, then the inequality is going to flip or inequality is going to reverse. Clear? So, this is the answer for the third question. Alright. Now, let's do the fourth one now. So, look at the fourth one now. We'll start with this one. Again, fourth one, on the right hand side, you guys have to take the LCM because you have 3 and 5, correct? So, let's do the fourth one now. So, on the left hand side, it's very easy. X less than 4, that you don't have to worry about it. Less than, what is the LCM between 3 and 5? 15. So, 15. 5 times 5x minus 2 minus 3 times 7x minus 3. This is what you have. Now, x by 4 less than 25x minus 10 minus 21x plus 9 whole over 15. Okay. Don't cross multiply right now. First simplify, then cross multiply. So, x by 4 less than 4x minus 1 divided by 15. 25 minus 21 is 4x minus 10 plus 9, that is going to become minus 1. Cross multiply now. 15x less than 16x minus 4. Fair enough? Transpose the 16x, you get negative x less than negative 4. Just like the previous problem, to remove the negative sign, when you multiply or divide by minus 1, the inequality will reverse. So, you are going to have x is greater than 4. So, the answer for the fourth question is going to be x greater than 4. Clear? Now, let's do the fifth one. Fifth one, very similar to the fourth one. On the right hand side, take the LCM between the two values, that is the 4 and the 5, and then you guys can do it, correct? So, for the fifth one, so on the LHS, keep it as it is. We are not touching the LHS part. The RHS, LCM is 20. 5 times 3x minus 2 minus 4 times 2 minus x. Fair enough? Next, 2x minus 1 divided by 3 greater than or equal to 15x minus 10 minus 8 plus 4x whole divided by 20. So, 2x minus 1 by 3 greater than or equal to 15 plus 4 is 19. So, 19x minus 18 whole divided by 20. You can't do any more simplification, cross multiply. Okay. So, when you cross multiply, you are going to have 40x 20 into 2 is 40 minus 20 greater than or equal to 19 into 3, correct? So 19 into 3 is 57x minus 54. 18 into 3 is 54. Now take the x on one side. So basically what we are doing, take the 57x this side, take the minus 20 this side. Transpose. 40x minus 57x is greater than or equal to 20 minus 54. Fair enough? So 40 minus 57 minus 17x is greater than or equal to minus 34. Divide both the sides by minus 17 because 17 into 2 is 34. That's why. Divide both the sides by minus 17. So when you're dividing by a negative number, the inequality will reverse. So the final answer is going to become x less than or equal to 2. X less than or equal to 2. Fair enough? So now you have the answers for all these 5 problems what you are seeing on the screen. And if you look at it, almost all the problems, they follow the same logic, correct? You take LCM, cross multiply, take the value of x on one side of the inequality, numbers on one side of inequality, you divide, multiply. Basically you do a normal way how you are solving for equations. The only difference is when you divide or multiply by negative numbers, the inequality you have to reverse. Fair enough? So these are some of the questions what you guys can solve. But look at the material what has been provided and solve more type of or more number of problems based on linear inequalities. So in the next one, we'll look into how we can represent these values, inequalities in the number line. Okay, we'll look into that in the next video.